Well, hey, good morning, guys. How you doing? You got AKA the Weathered Soul here on the morning drive. And how you guys doing this morning? My power is on. Woo! 10 o'clock last night. I got a knock on the door from old PG&E wanting in my backyard. He's just kind of looking around for, hey, what was the problem here? I know it was PG&E because it's a big old truck sat out in front of my house. You know, great big old boom lift and everything. It said PG&E on it. I wasn't really worried about whether he was not PG&E or not, but he looked real tired. But yeah, so they found out that one of the trees along my block had grown up into the wires, and because the trees were getting inundated with wind and rain, they arced the wires together. Therefore, the power went out and the transformer tripped. But I was getting a little angry that the fact that they haven't come out and tripped the transformer, because it was just a small thing to do. I mean, he was probably around for less than 45 minutes before our power came on. And it got me to wondering and trying to come up with a theme for today of encouragement and motivation. So what I thought of was what we did during that 2 days that we were out of power. I mean, we were out of power for about a day and a half, maybe 2 days. It started at 2 o'clock on Sunday and it ended like at 10 o'clock yesterday. So yeah, a little bit over a day and a half. But it felt like forever. And the first things actually that we did, and I hope that the Nomad Network, if you go to www.nomadnetwork.app, you can get in with this community. But it reminds me of what this Nomad app is really all about. And I mean, it's not only because we get together and we talk about businesses and moving our businesses forward and our wins and our losses and things like that. It's more about the community that we're building. And I feel great about the community that I have around me in my home. And because the first thing that happened when this electricity went off was everybody got together and tried to figure out, like, what did each other, what do we need? What did anybody need? And I looked over my fence and said, hey, Nick, what do you need? Hey, Jesse, what do you need? And actually, to my surprise, and really not to my surprise, because we're all we're not preppers, but we're ready for anything. It's like everything was fine, everybody was good. There was a couple of people down the street, new people that we had not known, and things like that they were okay, and we all just kind of pitched in together and made sure that everybody was going to make it through this okay, and ensured everybody that help was coming. I mean, we live in a first world here in Gilroy, so it wasn't going to be too long before the power is back on. But that's important for people to know, is that you can count on your neighbors. And it's important for this app, www.nomadnetwork.app, to be able to be the same. When the chips are down, we're not looking for handouts. We're looking, every once in a while, everybody's got to look for a hand up. And whether that hand up is a piece of advice or motivation or whatever it may be, as long as things don't become handouts and hand out, and you're all of a sudden you're feeding the bears and the bears are coming out to the garbage all the time. We don't want that. And I never want to be in a community like that. I would like to be in a community where you get a hand up every once in a while. And this community is basically is exactly that. I'm so excited and happy that Jason has got this app. I mean, like I said, it's probably the best place I've been. I go there more than I go any other place now to glean my information, to show my information and my wins and my advice and my losses to other people, and I get the encouragement that I need. And like any diet, like any supplement that you take, because that's what I do, now you're growing to need that. You're growing to need that community, and you're growing to accept that community. And unlike Facebook or Twitter or anything where you can go and just gripe and bitch and moan and groan, you're never going to get that hand up or the handout. Or you might get a lot of handouts. You'll figure out where to get one. But yeah, I just wanted to motivate you guys and let you know that everybody on the Nomad Network who has subscribed to my channel, who watches the morning drive every day, who tunes into the Weathered Soul podcast. I really appreciate you. Our numbers are going up. Rob Lindemann and a couple of other people are promoting videos every day that people are posting on YouTube. I love you guys, man. Thank you. You've made our numbers bust out. And if you're brand new here to the Nomad Network, www.nomadnetwork.app, welcome. I mean, if Jason hasn't welcomed you already, I'm welcoming you. And if you go there and you post there, people are going to welcome you too, and they're going to want to know what you're all about. So that's all I got for today, guys. Because basically, I just got a great night's sleep because I didn't have to worry about what time the electricity was going to go back on. It's nice and warm in my house again. Like I said, we have first world problems, man, but you know what? First world problems demand first world answers, and sometimes we got to go back to the third world to get it, because I'm so glad that I prepped up for this. I'm so glad that I have a community around me that supports me, not only in my neighborhood, but also in my social media life and my business life. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.